Welcome back to News 10 at 9. So have you ever left your house and wondered, did I close the garage door? Well, there is an app for that, as well as other systems out there that can give you control of your home, and you can do it all remotely. Our resident nerd, Ryan Eldridge, co-founder of Nerds on Call, is here to talk about smart home technology. Good morning to you, Ryan.
Hi, how you doing?
Good to see you back.
Oh, I love being here.
We love having you. Let's talk about this. What does it mean to have a smart home?
Well, having a smart home is things like automating your temperature in your house, automating the light switches. When we were kids, we had these little timers that we would set up on our lights to turn them on when we were at home, or we'd leave the radio on when we weren't home to let people know we were there. Well, now you can set up your entire home to automatically modify the temperature when you're away, use the temperature, turn the temperature up when you're home, or you can set it up so that way it turns on lights or turns off lights, and also turn on cameras inside your house, and keyless entry with your smartphone. It's pretty stinking cool.
Yeah, it sounds cool. All right, so we're talking about when you're traveling, it can be very helpful. How about if you left and, oh, I left the heat on, I left it on 75.
Well, the best part is with internet technology now, you can use your smartphone, iPad, or computer to control all that stuff. So you can set it up so that way it turns on your coffee maker in the morning. You can set it up so that way when you're at home and you go, oh, I forgot to close the garage door, you can just press a button and it closes the garage door automatically for you. Or monitor your house. Like you have cats at home.
Dogs
at home. So what you can use is you can use that to watch your dogs and see what they're doing all day. And if somebody opens your door, you can set up smart rules so you can know when somebody comes in, you can instantly turn on that camera and see what's happening.
Okay.
How
Sounds
cool
great,
yeah.
right?
Now,
how do we get started, and is it expensive?
Well, normally these systems are really expensive. That's what's kind of kept people away from them for a long time. You had to have professional installation. People had to come in and put big wires in your walls and stuff. But now, there's a company called News10, for example. For 120 bucks, they can put you put a little hub next to your router in your home, and for about $35 to $45 a piece, you buy little adapters that go all over your house to control your light switches, your temperature gauges, and everything else. So it's really inexpensive to get started with something like that.
So once you're started and you can control it on either some remote, your iPad, cell phone, then you're good. There's no monthly.
Yeah, there's no monthly fee.
Because you're monitoring it.
Yeah, exactly. So I pay $30 a month right now just to have an alarm company monitor my house to let me know when the door's open and call the cops if something's going on.
Right, I have the same.
But the first thing they do is they call me and they say, well, is there somebody there? And we're like, oh, before we can send out the cops, I'll take care of it. Well, now you can just turn on your cameras and see what's going on in your house, and you don't have to worry about it. And it'll text message you or email you whenever a door's been opened or if there's motion detected in your house.
Okay, so we're talking, so lights, remote, garage door, what else?
Well, garage door, your heater, your IP cameras, motion detectors, entryways, anything in your house that takes electricity can be controlled through one of these systems.
Adding cameras is a little more expensive though, right?
Cameras are a little more expensive, about $100 a piece for each of the cameras. But one of the great things about these new systems is one of the biggest manufacturers or biggest retailers we can think of in the home improvement industry has just entered this market. Lowe's just came out with their new system called Iris.
Okay.
And they're working with manufacturers to make all kinds of different products available to integrate into the system. So you can get a Wi-Fi enabled water heater. How cool is that?
Right.
So you can adjust your water heater when you're away on vacation so it doesn't keep costing you money.
Nice, because if you forget to put it on the vacation setting.
Exactly.
Right?
Who does that, really?
Well,
I mean, come on.
I do.
But let's say, and it's only a few $100s to get started. It's $180 to buy different components. So if you're interested in security, for $180, you can have your whole house wired for security. Or if you're more interested in energy efficiency, about the same cost. Or you can buy a whole kit for $300. And Lowe's is promising more and more products. For example, there's a pet safe door that'll automatically work with the system as long as that Wi-Fi.
Okay, so quickly as we wrap here, the best way to get started, do you Google smart home technology?
Go to Lowe's.com or go to Insteon.com. Both of those places have those full automated kits. But if you want to start really cheap for about $250, you can go to Nest.com and buy a little temperature gauge. And this is the coolest gauge on the planet. Basically, you use it and it learns how you use it.
Okay.
So it turns up the heat when you're home.
So it gets you.
Yeah, it's totally cool.
Wow.
And you can also control it with your phone as well.
That's very cool. Ryan Eldridge with Nerds on Call. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah, good stuff.